Hi Scorpio, welcome to the Soul Song. My name is Nina. This is the November love story reading. So we will be looking at your love situation, okay? Not specifically for singles, but you can apply the messages as they resonate in your case, okay? And take only what resonates because this is a general reading, so don't force the messages to apply to your situation. And if you're a cross watcher, again, feel free to take only what resonates. You know your situation best, okay? So don't be angry if you hear something that is a bit unpleasant, okay? I will have two different sides, your side and their side. So feel free to swap the sides if you feel that you resonate more with the opposite, okay? So we will start the reading with, oh by the way, happy birthday to all the Scorpios. I hope you have a wonderful year ahead. So we will start with some oracle cards to get the overall idea or theme and even advice from spirit, okay, regarding your love relationships, your love story for the month. So here we go. And I don't know why I want to do this, but yeah. Okay. Alright. Vigilance. Veiled. Sixth chakra, Archangel Metatron, which is the third eye chakra. A leg up. Time for a nap and time to go. Isn't it ironical? These are two quite opposing energies, but I'll tell you what I am feeling from this mixture of cards here, okay? So the message that I am getting here is that there are certain things that are hidden from you, okay, that are not in plain sight, in plain view. And there are certain things that you may not know about this person, but you have an inkling, you have an idea about it, and you are trusting your inner knowing, okay, your intuition to guide you through this process. Because I feel like the advice also from spirit is to trust your intuition and to be vigilant, okay, because there's certainly something that you're not aware of. So if you've recently met somebody who is, you have the feeling that they're not completely honest with you, or there's something's up but you can't put a finger on it, be vigilant, because this is the warning that spirit is giving you, that if you have been feeling that way, chances are that you are spot on, okay, that there is certainly something amiss here. I feel like spirit is offering you this help, okay, and if you also find it difficult to trust your own intuition, trust what your own third eye, your own inner knowing is telling you, maybe take advice from somebody you know, okay, and someone you can trust, a confidant, someone who will give you good advice, okay. This is a good time for you to do that. But if there is no such person, again, trust your intuition and know that spirit is by your side. They are offering you support through this process and you're not alone, okay. And this is quite ironical. You have time for a nap and time to go. I feel like Cancer, you are being advised to take a bit of a break in your relationship, okay, and you may actually be traveling this month or planning to travel. So if that is the case, your advice is to actually focus on that and try to materialize that. Maybe you're traveling for work, for studies, whatever it may be in your case, okay. So apply it to your situation if it does. And even if that is not the case, the advice from Spirit is to take a pause and reassess the situation, be vigilant, and trust your gut feeling. Okay, if you feel like something's up, something is not good here, move away, then it certainly is time for you to go and to leave this person or this situation behind, at least for the moment, and maybe come back to it when things are clearer. Okay, so that is the advice for you. I'll just leave these cards here and I'll start with your tarot reading. Okay, so this is the overall energy between the two of you. This is their energy towards you, your energy towards them, their thoughts and feelings, your thoughts and feelings. Okay, their behavior and your behavior. This is what they want from you, what you want from them. And this here is the outcome. So we'll take a look at that later on. And I will pull out clarifiers wherever required. You have the Three of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So I think personally for one of you, you have some reason to celebrate this month. Okay, if not, you may be spending more time with friends rather than this person, and that may be a good advice because that is what we got initially through the oracle cards as well. So the overall energy is the Six of Pentacles. I feel like there's a need for balance, okay, in your relationship. And also I'm feeling that one person may be a little more generous in the relationship than the other. One person kind of makes the other person feel more dependent on them, or feel like I'm hearing look up to them. Okay, for some reason I feel like one of you may feel a bit unworthy of the other person, and you kind of put the other person on a pedestal. Okay, and you kind of feel like you somewhere deep down feel like you're not exactly worthy of this other person. Okay, I don't know if that is in your case or the other person's case. Overall, this does look like a good energy where things are falling into balance, but that's usually the case, but that's not what I'm feeling here. Okay, the feeling that I'm getting here is that this one person is a little dependent on the other, while the other is not all that how do I put this? Okay, it's a bit like handing out breadcrumbs. Okay, not being completely not giving or offering as much as you can. Okay, there we have it. So okay, their energy is the Five of Cups. We had this for Pisces, I think, or Capricorn, I'm not sure. Okay, so if you're dealing with either of those, maybe you want to see that reading as well. And your energy is the Tower. Okay, so wow. Things are definitely changing. I feel like you this is definitely your energy, because you're somewhere realizing that maybe this person is not exactly offering you everything that they can, or you may usually have to compensate for their lack of effort in the relationship to keep it going. Okay, and The Tower is like an epiphany. It is a sudden revelation. Though in your case, I don't think it's entirely sudden. It's almost like like a bubble bursting, okay? It's almost like you wake up one day and realize, hey, what the hell am I doing here? Or what am I actually gaining from this relationship? Is it everything that I deserve? Is it everything that I want? Or should I ask for more? Okay, this person is feeling regretful, they're feeling sad, they may be still, living a bit in the past, and in some cases they may actually be playing victim. Okay, I'll just be honest, that is the feeling that I'm getting. It's almost like you have to, okay, I don't want to be harsh, but it's a bit like having to, like I said initially, you feel the need to compensate for the lack of initiative and effort from this person, because they kind of are a bit needy, they feel victimized, okay? Their thoughts and feelings and your thoughts and feelings. Ouch, okay. So once you have this Tower moment, I feel like you're going to, want to, I'll just clarify this Page of Wands. You're going to want to discuss this with them. If you're not, it is quite possible that you don't actually tell them how you're feeling or this realization that you've had, but what you are actually thinking and feeling is quite conflicted, and that's quite understood, because you feel like there's a need for some change, and that's why you're feeling conflicted. The fives are about changes and necessary changes. These occur only because things cannot continue the way they have been. Okay, yeah. Ouch. Why am I getting all these sad readings for November? I don't know. Okay, because it's Scorpio month, so I feel like you understand this better than anyone else. A lot of dredging up of hidden emotions, feelings, thoughts, and difficult questions being asked, not just to others, but more so to yourself. Okay, I feel like you're quite conflicted about where you stand with this person, and that's why you are contemplating perhaps moving on, and at least taking a pause. You're moving on here, okay? It's almost like you're raring to go and leave this situation behind because you cannot make sense of it, or you're just tired of maybe having to put in a lot of effort while the other person is used to taking and taking and taking from you. Their thoughts and feelings, we have the Page of Wands, the Lovers, and the Ace of Wands. Very fiery energy, but so they certainly are quite attracted to you is what I feel. Okay, there's a strong magnetic pull, and it is quite possible that this is more physical attraction than an emotional, mental attraction. Okay, and somewhere I feel like the Lovers is also about a choice, so they may actually also be thinking about having to make a decision, okay, whether to move ahead in this situation, in this relationship or not. Though there is a lot of like magnetic physical attraction, like I said, and this person is but I don't know why they're feeling victimized still. This is just strange. Let me get a card for the Five of Cups. Okay. Why is this? Okay. There's a death card here. Are they mourning something? I want another card for... Why is the Page of Wands here? Perhaps they're mourning a real death, okay? In some cases that is possible. And that's why they need a lot of attention from you, okay? They need a lot of attention from you. And they may be inadvertently and unconsciously using you in a way to heal from whatever it is that they are healing from, okay? And using you in the sense that they... Okay, let me just put this out there. It's almost like they're using a physical intimacy to kind of get over their emotional trauma, or to improve their emotional health. Okay, I hope I'm putting that out across in the right way, but that is what I'm feeling. It's kind of like using sex as a drug or something. Okay, we have the Eight of Swords here. This person is stuck in some kind of I'm just feeling physical attraction, okay? The Lovers is a good card to have in terms of feelings. They definitely have good feelings for you, perhaps. But they're not entirely... okay, let me just put it out there, okay? This person is... I'm afraid... using you emotionally and perhaps physically to get over something that has happened in their life, okay? And it's like there isn't much you can do about it, but you've come to the realization that they may not be as committed to you as you may be to them, okay? And secondly, even if they are committed to you, they are not willing to put in as much effort into this relationship as you are, okay? There's a strong magnetic physical attraction, like I said, but when it comes to emotional support, okay, and dependency, I feel like this person is more dependent on you, okay? And that's what you are coming to realize in this month, in November. Alright, so we have the Six of Cups, which is their behavior towards you. And your behavior towards them is the Page of Pentacles, okay? This is quite nice, actually. Let me get some clarifiers. Okay. That's the Page of Pentacles here. That's the Page of Pentacles here. Why am I seeing all these travel cards? Okay. We have the King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. What I'm feeling here is that their behavior towards you is it's not bad, but I feel like it's relying more on the past, on what once was, as opposed to what right now is, okay? And even they somewhere know that they have reached a crossroads and there needs to be a decision. A decision needs to be made, okay? The lovers is about a choice, and so is the two of wands. So I feel like they may have also, they by the end of November, they will also realize that there needs to be some change here, and there needs to be a solid decision after a discussion perhaps, and after an honest communication takes place, and then you can move forward, either move away from each other or come back to each other with a more balanced and equal approach, okay? You may actually be traveling, relocating, moving to a different place because of your career or your studies, or something to do with your finances, maybe starting a new job or whatever it may be, or a new business, could be just about anything, okay? It is quite possible that you are conflicted also because you need to make this move and you're not really sure of whether this relationship is going to hold or stand the test of time if you are apart from each other, okay? For those of you for whom that applies, I feel like you are seriously contemplating this month if okay, there's another message that I'm getting here. For some of you, you actually unexpectedly hear about some kind of a positive development, okay, in your career or finance, and that requires you to move away, and that is what you are thinking about, okay? And even if this person is not like I said initially, all that dependent on you or whatever, you somewhere deep down are conflicted because you might have to move away from this person and you're not sure if you can maintain a good relationship when you are apart from each other, like a physical distance, okay? It's in their case also, it is quite possible that they may be moving out or you know, have the opportunity to explore options when it comes to maybe their career or business or whatever. This is so complicated. What they want from you, the sun. This is great, okay? What you want, the 9 of Wands, okay? Let me get a clarifier for that. And the 10 of Wands, okay? I feel like you're okay for the most part, for most of you, you're quite tired of you know, carrying the burden for two, and you want to now let go of it, is what I'm feeling, okay? On the other hand, this person, if they are indeed quite emotionally and physically dependent on you, they still are quite positive and optimistic about this relationship. And another message that I was getting initially was that this person, like I said, relies on the memories and the initial wonderful stage, you know, the honeymoon stage of a relationship. I feel like they keep going back to that to keep you from moving on, or it's almost like they use the memories of the past to sort of lure you back, okay, or to keep you still associated with them and interested in the relationship. It's a bit like, hey, you remember that day, or you remember our first kiss, or you remember this, or you remember that, whatever it may be in your case. This person kind of keeps bringing these memories back in order for you to feel more positive and happy with the relationship, even though you may be feeling quite worn out and you really want to move on. Okay. Ouch. So this is the outcome. We have the Devil and Judgment, two major arcana cards. So there's definitely going to be a change, a certain change. Okay. And I feel like you especially are going through this huge you're going to have a huge wake-up call in November, and I'm hearing self-worth. Okay, this has something to do with your self-worth. It's almost like you want to give and overcompensate, overgive to compensate in a relationship for your lack of self-worth. Okay, that is what I'm hearing. Why's the Devil here? This person is going to, like I said, keep trying to tempt you, lure you back in some way, maybe through a physical connection. We have the Seven of Cups and it wanted to come out in reverse. And we have the Queen of Swords. Okay. At the bottom of the deck we have the Hangman. So that is the pause, that is the advice from spirits that you were getting initially. Okay. I feel like I was saying initially, for most of you, this person kind of feels victimized, or they feel, or they use like they play the victim in a relationship to get more out of the other person and to emotionally perhaps manipulate them. And I feel like there's a strong physical connection between the two of you, which is also what they are trying to use to tempt you, to seduce you back into the, or to keep you tied to them. Okay, as straightforward as that. You, on the other hand, are going to look at things from a different perspective and see things very clearly by the end of November, or even before that. Okay, I feel like maybe right in the beginning of November you're going to see through this veil, this fog that this person is trying to pull over your eyes. Okay, that is what I'm feeling. So the advice really for you this month is to be cognizant, to be vigilant, okay, and to trust your gut instinct. If you feel like something's wrong, most likely there is something wrong. And if you feel like something's hidden here, something is amiss, something is not quite what it should be, then you are most likely correct in what you're thinking. Okay, so trust your gut instinct and think of things more clearly from a mental. I'm getting use your head more than your heart to make any kind of decision. Okay, even though your behavior with this person is quite good, and so is theirs with yours, I feel like you're both somewhere deep down, even this person knows that you perhaps are not going to stay in it for the long haul. Okay, and they may be trying to be over optimistic about it, or really positive about your connection, even though you really aren't positive about it. And they may even be like bringing you gifts and tokens of love to sort of keep you, stuck in this relationship. Okay, so that was your reading, Scorpio. I hope this was helpful and useful. And yeah, let me know in the comment section if it resonated with you, if you found it useful. And do like, share, and subscribe if you feel so inclined, as that would help support the channel. And welcome aboard to all the new subscribers. Thank you so much for supporting me. And I wish you all the very best for the month ahead, for November. I hope you have a fantastic month ahead, with or without this person in your life. Okay, and yeah, happy birthday again. Take care and God bless. Bye bye.